Alright, let's talk about should you play covers or not. This is a pretty difficult subject for a lot of us. Um, I'm just going to talk about some of the different barriers that we face within learning that it's a huge thing. Alright? Way too big to make one video about, but I'm going to try. Doing the covers, I tried to fight it and just be like, I'm not going to ever play a cover, or else the music that I'm doing is going to show up in the way that I play. So, yeah, there's that. So I fought it for like all these years, and I would say it's not 100% the right angle. No, it's really not. Like you think it is. Like you're gonna be ultimately more creative from being in a void of any influence. That just doesn't really make sense. To think that you haven't been listening to music your whole life and that it's not doing anything to your head, it's already in there, right? There's nothing you could do about it now. So I've played some covers lately. I haven't looked up the tabs. Alright, here's why I don't play covers. The tabs are never any good, right? Have you ever seen like some tabs for something and you were like, you know what, this makes sense? It usually doesn't. Like, I don't think it was ever really put out there. When you just go on the internet to try to find it, oh, those tabs are horrible, aren't they? You get like ratings of different stars on how good of a tab it is, and is that really going to help you too? Oh, this one's 5 stars and it still is not the right tab, you know? It's very difficult for me to say that I'm going to cover something as good as the person that originally made it. And then I started to realize that's not really the point. A lot of times I can't hear the bass in a song, you know, unless it's pretty loud or the treble is a little bit higher. I personally can't always hear it. So what I started doing was just putting on my cell phone and just playing bass along to songs that I liked. I didn't want to do it, right? But everybody says, you need to do this, you need to do this. Ben Eller just put out a video yesterday of why you suck at guitar. And it was because you don't know enough songs. My grandma, she's only songs based. I'm not saying it's the only way, because if you only do songs, other people's covers, you're going to specialize in that and then turn off your creative side. So I would say to keep both of them alive. But I just been playing the covers the wrong way. And then I think a lot of people do that, you know. Instead of knowing how they played it, you just kind of play your own thing. Since I can't really hear the bass line, I just throw in my own bass line and see if I could take a lot of the tips that I've heard other people say on YouTube and a lot of the different scales that I've learned, and I'm trying to apply them and make them kind of work with songs that already exist. And it's working out pretty nice. I think the only 2 artists that I've really listened to a lot is Clairo and Benny, 2 different female singers. Either of them, pretty good stuff to play along with. So if you haven't heard of Clairo or Benny, hit it up, dude. Awesome singers.